Welcome to Sonia's Storytime podcast. So one day I was sitting with my man. He said, "Did you know that there was a serial killer in Long Island?" So y'all know I told y'all in my other Killer Instant podcast that I didn't even know there was warehouses in Long Island. So I said no. So he said, "You didn't know that?" I said, "No, I really didn't." So this is the story. Allegedly, there was a doctor who killed escorts. So the story went like this. The doctor will get him and his friends to call for escorts. This is a true crime story. And one day they called one girl. I forgot her name. I forgot what he said her name was. They called her out to be an escort. She came out at one of the friend's house. One of the doctor's friend's house. She got there. According to my man, she got there, something happened. She calls the police, so they have a recording of her calling the police. So she calls the police. She's saying something on the police tape. I don't know exactly what, because he said that tape never even got listened to. So she's calling on the police tape. She's erratic. She runs out of the house. She runs out of the house into like some woodland area where there's like some water. And all of a sudden she disappeared. So during the investigation, he said, they actually found bodies. I think around 6-7 bodies of escorts. One was even a transgender. And it had made the news. It made the news, but as the newscasters were speaking, there was never mention of this doctor ever being involved. And somehow, as time went by, they found, I think one of the escorts, if I'm not mistaken, he said survived. And erase that. One of the escort's sister came and told the story of how the doctor had called about her sister and who was harassing her. And the other girl, her parents and I think her sister both was still investigating. Long story short, that this doctor in Long Island never got charged, basically got away with murder. And I guess because the reason is that they were escorts, so no one really cared about, it didn't matter. But the problem I have with that is that how people choose to live their life, they still are humans. They still are people. So because they live their life in a certain way that, like I said, most of y'all or most of of people would not approve of doesn't mean they less than. They still belong to, they still have family, they still have friends, they still have people who cares about them. So for you to just go ahead and kill these innocent people because they're still innocent, to kill them and to throw them away like they're trash is disgusting. And the fact that allegedly this was a doctor and allegedly he didn't get charged for any of this and got away with this is still disgusting to me. I'd like to thank you for listening to my podcast. Please give it a 5-star review. This is a true crime story. Please give it a 5-star review on Speaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever you listen to podcasts at. Please share. You can follow me at son.ia795 Instagram, Sonia Santiago, Twitter, Sonia Santiago, Facebook, Sonia Santiago, Pinterest, and Sonia Santiago, YouTube. You can leave a comment here at sv766752@gmail.com. You can go to my website, http://podcasters.wordpress.com, www.wavio. Use promo code Sonia, www, Instacart150. If you'd like to buy me a coffee, you can buy me a coffee. Please listen to my Son Sounds album on Spotify or Apple. Wherever you listen to your music at, follow him at Sounds. Thank you and have a great night.